Hey guys, it's Michael here. Thank you for coming to watch the live trades. If you haven't done so already, I would really appreciate you guys to like and subscribe to the page. Today, I edited the video to be a lot shorter. I've done a total of 6 trades, quite a few losses in there, but I still managed to eke out a gain. So hope you enjoy. Okay, cool. I have a buy order set here to hit at 43.85. Have a stop loss at 43.58. I'm sorry, I put the wrong one there. I meant 48 there. I'm gonna extend that down a little bit. 48. All right, let's see if we can get filled. And I'm gonna do another 100 share lot. 75 if it can reach down. Okay. Looking at the level 2s. Looks like my order was filled. I do have a position in. So we could potentially see it pull back down at that point and up, but that's pretty far down there. So I'm gonna keep it as is. I'm now in the trade for 100 shares, and we'll watch this one play out. I think I might enter into and buy another 100 shares. 43.75. Come on, fill me up, fill me. Pull back. Now we'll see if we can get another entry point here. If this doesn't get filled, I'm gonna go ahead and just put the order in at least, just in case if it pulls back all the way. So still have a position of 100 shares. If it pulls back to this area, the 75 marker, which it did, I'll be filled in at another 100 shares. This is a pretty good setup right out of the gate. There's a big gap up. Had this big bold pull. You know, be nice to see this create more of a flag and then break through these highs up above. So we'll see here what we can do. I'll be moving this stop loss up, probably following along the lower lows of these new candles that form. So on the new candle that forms, I'm probably going to put it at the low of this one. But we'll see here what takes place. All right, I'll go ahead and pause until the next candle forms, and I will be back. All right, the next candle has appeared. I am going to go ahead and move my stop loss up to 43.65. All right. Takes a second for it to update. There we go. I still have a buy order in for another 100 shares. I'll see if we can get that filled. Still keep it there. So right now I'm risking it's 43.85 as so 0.85 is where I started. And I'm at 0.65, so I'm risking 20 cents a share on 100 shares as of right now, with the hopes to buy into another 100 shares. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it at the moment, and I'll be back here with an update shortly. Okay, so I upped my position another 100 shares. I didn't see a pullback coming all the way down to down here again. So I went ahead and at 43.95, I put in another 100 share order. So my position now is at 43.90 for 200 shares. My stop loss is at 65, so I am risking 65, 75, 85, 95, 25 cents for 200 shares. Looks like the new candle just formed. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop loss up to 43.85. Now I'm going to put it down a little bit further. It's right about, I don't like that hard number. We'll do 43.78. Modify this to 43.78. See what we can do. What I like here is it's still building newer highs, lower highs. So if we can keep that pattern going, this right here is acting as kind of if I were to draw this out, somewhat of a bull flag. You can see this green line go up, and then it's kind of doing an ascending triangle sort of formation. So it's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and delete those out, and I'll be back here with an update shortly. I went ahead and updated my stop loss to 43.85 with a 200 share position at 43.90. So I'm risking a total of 5 cents on 200 shares. Not too bad. It is still looking pretty strong. We'll see if we can keep this momentum going. I'll be back here. So it looks like the next candle formed right here, somewhat of a hammer candle. Bounced right off of that green line, which is known as the VWAP. I'm going to go ahead and keep my stop loss right here. It does look like on my other indicators, the level 2s, it looks like there's a lot of support around $44 flat. So I'll probably be moving soon here. My stop loss just under probably 43.95. It's under the VWAP. And it's under the $44 marker. That'd give me a 5 cent gain on 200 shares. The only downfall is this candle here. It had a low of 43.94. So I guess maybe to be more safe, it'd be farther down here. But at the moment, I'm going to just let this play out. I'm going to go ahead and now move my stop loss up to where, oh, maybe it might be too late. See what happens. I was going to move it up to my entry point, and it looked like it just started to break down. So come on, push up. There we go. Low of 43.91 on this. So I would have closely been stopped out. My position's at 43.90. Still very well can happen. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's calculate the total loss on this if I were to take get stopped out. $10. Not too bad of a position to be in, especially with 200 shares. Okay, the new candle's forming. Looks like it's going to stop me out here. Man, it's flirting with me right now. Teasing me. I've been in this trade now for about 20 minutes and it's just been going sideways. 1 more cent. There it goes. Okay. So I'm out of that position. All right. My next potential opportunity is ticker symbol INCY. This is going to be my second trade of the day. I am going to look to enter into the trade as a short sell at 77.35. Sell 100 shares, 77.35. Place the order. I'm going to be putting a stop loss. 77.55. Let's see if we can get filled. Looks like I just got filled for 100 shares. I'll go ahead and place my stop loss. No. Oh, whew. I did 77.55. I meant to do 78.55. That was a close one. Buy a stop 78.55. There we go. For 100 shares. Almost stopped myself out. And then I'll stop it out at 77.55 still. Stop. Modify that to 200 shares. Okay. I'll be back with an update. Okay, so just waiting for some action to take place here. It'd be cool to see it break below the green line here, that VWAP, and break below this 75 range. I might be getting rid of this order to sell another 100 shares here soon. I'm going to wait for the next candle to form. I still kind of like this position if it were to come up just a little bit more and then come down. But my goal, if you read the description in my YouTube, is to get, my goal is to make about $100 a day. It was in the month of December, I reached, $600 a month in profit. I was going through some trials and tribulations at the beginning of the month, and now I'm recording, obviously, to really kind of be able to go back in the history and see my thought process, my trading style, my strategies, and kind of hone it and get better as I go. So yeah, my goal is to get about $100. Right now I'm down $10. But if I make $80, I'm still happy with that. If I make $50, I'm still happy with that. I just have to get out of the trade when necessary. So this just formed a little hammer candle. The next candle's forming. Hammer candles sometimes represent a bounce, so it looks like that there's some support in this area. However, it is in bearish context, so we will see what happens there. I might have to reduce my stop loss, come in a little bit tighter to 78. Let's do 41. Let's do 78. We'll do 78.45. Let's see where this orange line takes us when it updates. Yeah, that hammer candle is not my favorite, but definitely might fill my 100 share order right here. That's for sure. Ooh, okay, that thing came way down. All right, let's see what happens. I'm gonna move that to 78.30. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be coming back up. All right, so I updated that stop loss to 78.30, mitigate some of my losses if it were to stop me out. Still have a 100 share position size at 77.35. Okay, so this hammer candle is scaring me a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and cancel out that 100 share order just in case this bounces on me, and I'm going to move my stop loss into a tighter position. So there's a lot of, looks like there's resistance around this area, so I'm going to go ahead and move it up to the 77, 75 range. Modify this to only be the 100 shares. Okay. Yeah, the hammer candle here is just not my friend. So yeah, I'm going to be risking 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 40 cents on 100 shares. So we'll see here what happens. I feel a lot more comfortable doing that versus losing potentially $100 with my stop loss up here. So we'll just let this play out, These last 2 days have been sticky for me. I haven't really, I get into a position and it's like, it doesn't go anywhere. yesterday, so far today. But you got to be able to withstand these type of days, because you'll stick to your strategy and you'll have a great day. And as long as you control your risk, you're never going to have, a blowout, deathful blow to your account portfolio. Yeah. All right, I will go ahead. All right, looks like it's going to stop me out here. 77, 60, yeah. Got like another 10 more cents to go. We'll see. I guess the overall context of this chart could, if I zoom out more, would be more bullish, but we'll see here. Oh, there it goes. Stopped out. Okay. Down $57. That one was a $45 loss. Another losing day so far. Okay, we're back at INCY ticker symbol. I think I'm going to be making into another trade here to go short. We're going to see if it'll creep just a little bit higher. There was somewhat of a wolf candle that formed, so that's a good sign. I'll get a little bit stronger position here. I still feel like this could turn sideways. The high of this was 77.91. Go 77.89. The stop loss 78.30. 78. Okay, place that out. Okay, I am in. Looks like my order got only filled for 88 shares with the open order still. I have some shares remaining. Stop loss is still here. Just trying to get into a 200 share position. So it hasn't came up to fill it, so I'm just going to go ahead and close out the 200, and I'll modify my stop loss. I have 88 share position, and I'll put that as a stop at 78.30. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and mitigate some of my losses right there. I'm going to buy 10 shares at 77.35. So now I have a 78 share position. Take some profits off the table. Let's do this. Come on now. Let's turn it over now. That's good. It's a good sign. I went ahead and mitigated 10 more shares. Go ahead and buy another 10 shares out of the position. Buy it at market. It's a tight spread, so it's easy to buy it at market with getting within this frame. So yeah, 76.95, and that's kind of just where it's sitting at too. So it's a good one. Cool. Modify this back now. I'm at a 58 share position. See what we can do with this. It looks like it's bouncing off of this previous support move. So I'm going to go ahead and move my stop loss now to break even. 77.89. So I'm going to move this. All right. This is where I like to be. So now if I get stopped out, wait, what just happened here? Oh my goodness. Position 77.89. Modify. Typos, man. Okay. This is where I like to be. I've already taken 30 shares of profit. So I removed 30 shares of profit, and now I have a stop loss at my break-even point. So I'm in the green. Now I'm in a position to just see how good this can work out for me. Heck, I would love to make all the money back that I've already previously lost in the last 2 trades. So this third trade, if we can get way down here, break way down, it could put me into the green for the day and potentially even hit my goal. Who knows? Flush this turd down the toilet. Let's go ahead and flush this turd down the toilet. Yeah, that'd be great. But like I said, so I am now 58 shares remaining. I'm gonna actually go ahead and buy 8 shares just to make it even 50, and I'm gonna do it at the market price. Place. Take some more profits. I'll go ahead and update my stop loss to 50. Okay, there we go. 5. Take a couple more cents off. Earn a couple more cents. I just feel like it's going to come here and stop me out here soon, so I might as well just take these profits. These candles that are forming is just, not what I want. Not what I want. So it might be just doing that pattern exactly what I said. Takes a long walk up, takes one drop down. Takes a long walk up, takes one drop down. We'll see. See here what we got going on. New candles forming. Go ahead and move it. Stop loss to right about this point here. 77.41. Take some more profits. There we go. Just let it work for me. Cool. All right, so I looked away from my computer for a second, and remember what I was talking about was the flush point. If it goes down here, we can see it flush. Well, look what it did in front of my face before I can even catch it. So this is one big shot down, so we'll see here if this bloodshed can continue. Update my stop loss actually now to here, 77.05. Oop, up. The reason I'm going to do that is because there is still, to break this area was very hard, so it could back test, but I want it just a little bit above it. 77.05. Would have been nice to get those 200 shares. Yeah, know what I mean? Yeah, know what I mean? Okay. Next candle's forming. See what this one does. Now that it's below this support, it's below the VWAP. I can take a breath. These guys up in here, they're like, no. Need something to go my way once. Sheesh. More money. 76. 70. That's another 30 cents right there per share. Which I only have 40 now, but come on, baby. Come on, baby. Keep dropping. Alrighty. I did look at my 5-minute chart frame, and that is 76.40 is right above this hammer candle that formed. I don't want this to turn into a bounce point and come all the way up. So I want to just keep this tight, keep it right. Hopefully it flushes some more. All right, this is another stock that I was keeping an eye on here called VLO. It was alerted in my chat room. I have a sell order of 150 shares at 91.19 with a stop loss at 91.35, risking about $20. Not too sure if it's going to fill in. I'm still in my other trade, so we will see. I'll come back to this one if it does. That has filled. Like I said, I have a pretty tight stop loss on this. There's some bloodshed right here with this red candle. It'll be nice to see the continuation to the downside. We will keep an eye on this one. I am still in my other trade, like I said, keeping a close eye on that one, and my stop loss there is also quite. All right, we're on the 5-minute time frame of INCY. I am going to go ahead and move this down even further now. 76. I'll do 76.35. It's going to save another 5 cents per share on my stop loss. Penny saved, penny earned, right? There we go. The reason why I'm doing this is because of the two candles that are forming right here look like a hammer candle, so they could be complete fake outs, but you know, it looks like the next one's forming right now. And it's making lower lows, so I'm going to go ahead and now put my stop loss right here, 76.30. This thing's moving, man. Boom. Boom. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and peep back over at my other trade. It's looking decent. I'm going to go ahead and move this stop loss now down to mitigate some losses. I'm going to move it to 91.30. So if I do get stopped out here, it looks like a loss of $16.50. I'm totally okay with that. The risk is well worth the reward. Okay, and we'll be back. And it may just stop me out right here. Now, typically what this can do potentially, this could be known as the dead cat bounce, where it goes down, it bounces up, comes back down. Here we go. Boom. I'm out. See that big green candle forming? Could be a reversal, could be a dead cat bounce, but I am out. 76.33. That was a good trade. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and go back to VLO that I'm currently in. All right, so we are here. Currently my unrealized PL, I have 150 shares. My unrealized P&L is currently $15. Nothing to write home about, but I'll be continually keep this tight. When it comes to shorting, you got to keep them tight. Tight stop losses. So I'm still at 91.30 there, risking about 11 cents per share. So yeah, we'll just see how this unfolds. Now, let's see what this bad boy can do. The reason why I'm moving it right below this candle is simply because it's been doing the lower highs, so it is in a downward momentum, especially after this big huge red candle. So what I would love to see is this big huge red candle, and then it goes sideways for a little bit longer and then flush down again. Be another great opportunity. Looks like I just I looked away from my computer screen, so a lot of buying power came in. Looks like I just got stopped out. Oh, should have been a little bit higher. Look at this. It looks like it's pushing backwards down. All right, well, I will take that loss. All right, I put an order in for 100 shares at 91.15. This is going to be my last trade of the day. I couldn't pass up this opportunity just because it was sitting in front of my face. It is the same ticker symbol, VLO. It came all the way up, which it did very similar to over here, and then saw a back push, but so the buyers could very well be coming in right now, or just a lot of indecision. So we'll see here. I have a stop loss at 91.35. Go ahead and make that white. And then I have my entry point here. I'll make that in green. Only did 100 shares this lot, not 150. We'll see what comes from this. Some very, very weird action happening. It's like gapping up, which is, I don't really mess with too much. So it's gapping up and then pushing way down. It's very interesting of what's going on right now. It's a little shaky. Could have gapped up because of this MACD crossover right here. It's still below zero, so can't put too much weight on that. Kind of still consolidating. This is what I wanted it to do in the first place. So I wanted to come down, move sideways, and then potentially break through. I want it to be more down here. So we'll see. Looks like it could get stopped out or potentially just, oh, there it goes. Oh, did it not get stopped out? by 91. There it goes. Okay. Oh, that was annoying. Okay, I have just entered into a position again with VLO at 91.59. It's right below these. I'm doing a short sell and with a stop loss right here. This is what I'm looking at for risk versus my reward. It's about a 3-to-1. We will see here if they all get filled. And yeah, what I would like to see here is now the pullback to happen, and I'm trying to sell out, have a target of my position right around here. But if it goes the opposite direction, if it keeps going up, then so be it. We'll see. I'm hoping that this moving average, this 20 period moving average, will help be a push down, which it looked like it just did. So hopefully other traders and other money is looking at that. That was close. Let's see what happens. Taking a little breath. All right, here comes the next candle forming. Yeah, this one will push it above. Crazy. Oh my gosh, this stock is so weird. You know, there's kind of a big spread. There's a 5-cent spread on it. That's probably why it's a little bit jolty. That makes a little bit more sense to me now. At least there's a 5-cent spread currently. 58 to 63. Yeah, 5 cents. So I just adjusted my stop loss to the break-even point. It's just the level 2s are kind of going everywhere. The spread's kind of big. I'm going to see if I can take some profits and buy some and market right now. Buy, market. I'm going to do 50 shares. Take some of my profits off the table. Oh boy, it's not going to let me do that until I cut this stop loss. Let me see if I can do this. Where's it at? Stop loss is at 91.59. I do buy a stop for 150. 91.59. Okay, bought my stop back. Now I'm going to go ahead and buy market. I'm going to buy 50 shares at market. Boom. Buy. Cool. 91.42. Fill it. Boom. Now I got to adjust this, modify that to 100. Could have 100 shares remaining. That was a close stop out. That's funny. Who knows, man? It's been a weird day. It's been a weird week. All right, so I'm 50 shares in the green. That was a pleasant surprise. I have an original target for over here. Now with this 8 SMA moving upwards, you know, it's kind of hard to say where exactly I want to start taking more profits. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and buy another 50 shares at market. I want the profits. Boom. 91.40. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust this, modify it back down to 50 shares remaining. Boom. Cool. Cool. This has been a really jolty stock, so, you know, now I'll just let the remaining 50 shares here work for me. If I can get it down here, cool. 91.28. Then my risk versus reward trade panned out. If not, then I lose an additional $9 right here. So honestly, I don't like how this has been going up and this breaks down and then there's support here. It's bouncing right around this area. Yeah, like, let's see what happens. I'll be back. Pause it. All right, got stopped out. I am done for the day. It's 9 a.m. How's my wife, Hanny? She's so cute.
Okay.
She's so
Okay, bye.
cute. Love you.
Love you.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. That was a total. I think I just traded 3 different tickers, probably about around 6 different times. I'm up $40 for the day. It looks like I lost $12 on Oxy, 12 cents on VLO. That's because I made some of the money back, and then INCY I made $53. So overall, $40. I would like to be making a lot more, but it is what it is. It made up for yesterday's loss and some. So hey, that's what's up. Yeah. All right.